Okay, this is going to be a quick overview of the Spektrum DX6R transmitter only version. I didn't buy the one with the receivers. Raceware 2.0 is installed in it. You still have to run an update on the radio as soon as you take it out of the box and charge it. But there has not been a review on this radio for a couple of years now that I know of. And last one I viewed was pretty scathing about the reliability of the radio. And I've been using it for over a month now, and I've had no issues. I had the battery die on me once, my fault. Did not bring the charger with me. I also don't have a place to charge it where I run. I now have a adapter to plug into my vehicle, so when I'm not using the radio, I can actually charge it in the back of my SUV. So here's box, and this is what you get in the box. Okay, two different size grips, wall charger, different cam, and looks like some face prints for the switch in case you switch it from left to right hand. Two different angles for the steering wheel, a small steering wheel, charge base, quick start book, warranty information, and obligatory decal sheet. So, and yes, you do get this in the box. It says to update it immediately, which I did do. That was challenging, or interesting. Then the radio. Now, it's kind of a weird looking unit. With its big head and everything. Quality wise, I think it feels great. The Futaba 7PX does feel better in the hand, but I do kind of prefer the whole touchscreen thing, which is why I bought it. I'm not a racer, I'm more of a basher. So this is almost too much transmitter for me. One gripe that's been mentioned from the get-go is this stupid micro SD card flap. As you can see, it does not sit flush. Whatever. It's I don't really care. As far as everything else, it's the tension on the steering wheel is adjustable, the tension on the trigger is adjustable, and I have played with that. Big fan of that kind of stuff. In reality, I've only ever used these three switches right here. Have not touched that, have not programmed that, or any of this stuff. I hit it constantly when I'm driving, which is good, because I didn't program it yet. This is adjustable. You can actually change, where this sits, which is kind of nice. It does talk to me once in a while. It'll tell me when timer's up, and it usually freaks me out because I didn't know I set the timer. And now we're going to power it up. Pardon the glare. So you can count with the clock on the video to how long it actually takes to boot up. And I don't think it's that bad. I've seen people complain about how long it is or how long it takes for it to go. Me personally, I like staring at that screen. I think that is great. I know it's an old Android software program, but who really cares? I mean, I don't particularly care. I like that it's not updatable to prevent issues with other apps in the that you download. So it's one of those things you take it or leave it. The whole radio itself is updatable. All the apps in it are updatable. I'm running the latest version of Raceware, which is nice. That's kind of cool. You can change the background on it too. I'm kind of a big fan of that. So here you have, I'm trying to watch the glare here. This is your photo library. It just went to sleep on me. Wake up. What are you doing? Did I hit a button? There we go. Hotwire app. Here's all your other apps. So this is what it comes with right out of the gate. Let's see if I can get this over here and show it to you. Hotwire did not come on this one. So I put that in there. What's under widgets? Nope. Okay, well, we're going to go into Raceware and take a look at that. This keeps on popping up. I don't know why. Another issue that was mentioned in the forum on RC Tech and the Spektrum DX6R thread was the YouTube issue, and I haven't had that yet. As a matter of fact, all the early issues that were mentioned, and I did read the entire thread, it's pretty lengthy. I have not had one of those issues aside from the aforementioned SD card flap, which is, again, it's whatever. I don't really particularly care about that. Really nice bunch of stuff in here with this. Changing the models is quite nice. I like this more than the DX4R I had because you can put the little picture of your car in it. You can rearrange the cars. I have them according to manufacturer, and I don't know. I just think it's really nice. As far as the screens being slow, I'm gonna say I haven't seen that yet. Or the menus being slow, I'm sorry. So we'll go into look at steering. So I think it switches pretty quickly. You can see travel, here's your monitor. Servo reversing, steering curve, steering speed. There's an on-the-fly button. I don't know how to use that yet. I probably should mention I'm not the most experienced with this radio, but I do love the way it works. It's been very reliable. So it's, I don't know. I don't like seeing a nice product get bashed by people who, I don't know. Trim steps, I really don't know what that does. So throttle and reverse. Channel properties, monitor, wrong one. Monitor, travel, sub trim, reversing, throttle curve, rate, reverse rate. This is what I thought was really cool. Traction control and ABS. My F1 car and my Bandit VXL, I use the ABS on. It makes a big difference for stopping because neither one of those vehicles likes to stop very well. Servo speed, trim, same as the steering. It's really not bad. I haven't messed with drive modes yet because I haven't changed my location with anything I'm using. I don't use mappings. I don't use mixes. Timers I've played with, but it's really not that big of a deal. Alerts are kind of neat because it'll tell you when the battery's dying. And I have it enabled for tone and vibrate. And the past 3 weekends, I've not heard it say anything, but I also haven't killed the battery once. I don't know what else to say in this whole thing. It feels great in the hand. It's very light. It actually feels better than my or lighter than my DX4C, which was, I don't know. It's a nice radio. I still have it. Before that, I had a Tactic. Laugh if you want, but it's what I had. So, I don't know. I like that you can switch the radio around. I do prefer the large wheel over the small one. Fancy little light up logo in the front. That means that it's transmitting. Again, haven't used this. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That I didn't know. That's new. Again. Oh. What happens if I... Damn it, Craig. I really don't know what else to show you guys on this thing. Other than to say that a lot of the problems that, again, were listed on on this DX6R in the RC Tech thread, I've not seen any of them. Not once. The screen hasn't crashed. The screen's worked since day one. And I've even dropped this stupid thing. It fell out of my car one day. So I was thinking about getting the optional drop down. I don't know what exactly it does for the radio. I'm quite fine with it the way it's set up. Again, I did tighten up the steering wheel and the throttle I feel it helps my reactions, slows me down a little bit, I guess. I'm too quick to turn the car, and I always kind of wind up hitting the tires. But I don't know. If you think I should do it again and something I missed, whatever, I can add another video in. This is my first time ever doing this, or actually putting my voice on a video or doing any kind of a review. I'm not going to do any range testing. I don't have a parking lot, a street, or anything like that where I have a clear line of sight for any set distance without some car come flying down the road in some huge rush to go to the mall. So, yeah, I'm going to call that it at almost 11 minutes. Thanks for listening to me babble endlessly about this thing. Again, I do love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I do have the optional screen protector on there. As you can see, the little rainbows by the corner, because I was afraid of damaging the screen. But like I said, it's month plus of use, and it has been absolutely flawless, aside from me allowing the battery to die without recharging it, which is not a fault of the radio. That's my fault. And I did get 5 to 6 hours of time before it shut down on me on a full charge. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. So if you watched it, thanks. You like it, like it. If not, whatever. Again, that's it.